Imagine you walk into a beautiful restroom, the lighting is perfect, the mirror is spotless, and you think to yourself, why not take a selfie? Yes, a toilet selfie, or I call it toify. Some people might judge it, some people might even laugh at it. But here's the surprising truth. That little photo can spark conversations and create opportunities you never expected. So how did I get started posting about toifis on my own LinkedIn? Yes, out of all the social media platforms, I chose LinkedIn, the most professional one. And that was because I was already creating some content back then when I was an employee to promote some of my former bosses' businesses. And about a year ago, I actually resigned and became a full-time LinkedIn creator, plus solopreneur, and a corporate storyteller. And this story came about was an inspiration from someone I met in the toilet. So it was a public restroom, it was a restaurant. And when I was washing my hands, I noticed a lady staring at me. And as I was about to go out, she approached me and she asked me, "Are you Crystal?" That caught me by surprise. And I asked her, "How do you know my name?" And then she told me, "I have been following your post on LinkedIn." So I was like, wow, that was the first time someone recognized me in public. And I took out my handphone, obviously, searched her name on LinkedIn, and on the spot, we took a selfie. Now, I did not think whether the venue was a toilet or not. I just wanted a memorable moment with her. And I posted that encounter on my own LinkedIn. Now, the comment that came in, instead of focusing on our encounter, many of the comments came in talking about the washroom. One commented, "Crystal, the toilet is even more beautiful than my bedroom." Another commented, "Wow, I never knew toilet selfie could look this good." So yes, ideas can come in the most unlikely places. And there's something about people. People notice little things. People notice even the smallest details. Things that I never see, they will see. And the little toify of mine, it actually sparked conversations, create work opportunities for me, and open doors. Now back to my career as a corporate storyteller and LinkedIn creator. I'm very fortunate to meet many top corporate leaders in Malaysia. And these people are managing directors, CEO, chairmen of company, and business owners. These people are very sharp. They notice every single little detail. I still remember a CEO once told me, "Crystal, do you know that I visited my potential business partner office? I nearly wanted to give him a deal. Unfortunately, when I visited his toilet, it was very filthy. In the end, I did not give him any business." Because to him, if a company cannot even take care of the washroom, the most basic thing, it shows that the company is not taking care of its employees, it's not taking care of its customers. It says a lot of things. The hygiene of a toilet represents strong leadership. So if the toilet is clean, it says a lot about the top management and how it takes care of the company. So for me, how I try to make an impact with my toify. For example, this was actually a senior residence home. I actually shared this on my LinkedIn promoting Komoot Chair. So not many people know what Komoot Chair is. So it's actually a mobile toilet where people with disability or senior citizens can actually use it. So we put this Komoot Chair right beside their bed. As we all know, senior citizens have very high risk of falling, especially if they go to the washroom at night. By using this, it's something very educational. I like to share something inspiring, educational, and I use my photos to help tell a story. And it also reflects my belief that every space, every toilet has a story to tell. Perfection. Our social media feeds are always filled with perfection. Exotic holidays, scrumptious, luxurious meals, perfect looking photos. But the problem with perfection is that it's unapproachable. It creates a distance between us and the people that we want to connect with. It says, look how great I am, instead of, let's be great together. So, this toy fish shatters the illusion of perfection. It's real, it's human, a little bit silly, but completely relatable. And for me, it also creates conversations that I never imagined it could happen. Just for example, a former colleague of mine, whom I've not spoken to in many, many years, actually gave a laughing emoji on one of my Toffee posts. And that little comment got us reconnected. We actually start to message each other, went out for coffee, and start to get to know each other businesses better and what's happening in our daily lives. And we found out that in terms of business-wise, there is a synergy. And we actually really had a business collaboration. Of course, it's not the toilet that gave me the business deal. It was the human connection that gave me the opportunity to meet someone new. And the best part is that this little toy we will never know how powerful it is until we actually share it. Even the most simple, most ordinary moment, if we really share it meaningfully, it really can create an impact. Don't underestimate this small little power of something really ordinary. So yes, I've been posting about toy fees on my LinkedIn, again, the most professional social media platform. And you never know that it can really be the key to your next big opportunity. And again, the smallest, most ordinary thing can actually spark the biggest conversation. Thank you.